live. Welcome to my video. This is going to be my thoughts on The Bear, Season 3, Episode 8, Ice Chips. Now, the episode is rated TVMA, so will this video be. And like all other videos I've done on this show, there will be spoilers for the episode in question, as well as all the ones leading up to it, all of which I love. Let's dive right in. So I previously expressed I was a little worried that they were going to get really melodramatic with, you know, Sugar's birth. I did not expect them to, you know, this was a much better episode than I had thought that it would end up being. I did not expect them to play the Donald Trump card. I mean, the Donna Trump card. I will never turn down Jamie Lee Curtis appearing in anything. And I do love that, yeah, you know, the Sugar does try calling literally everybody else. Like, basically, the only... She calls everyone before Donna other than, like, a fac, because she knows a fac would fac this up 100%, you know, but she even tries calling Claire, you know, which is going to be an awkward conversation if that's, yeah. But the scene also really, and it's, you know, the episode and earlier episodes really does demonstrate rather well, you know, a lot of women apologize way too much. Bonus points if you're a woman watching this and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, she's literally like giving, you know, or not giving birth in the car, but, you know, she's going into labor, and then, you know, she's apologizing to other drivers when, like, she should be shouting fuck you right back at them, like, I'm having a baby, you know, give me a break here. And let's see, the cell phones, we did see them put all the cell phones into the closets, lockers, I think they're called, you know, in the previous episode. I guess not a single one of them considered, oh hey, maybe we shouldn't send the pregnant woman who's like super pregnant, about to burst out, and put our cell phones away. And yeah, the relationship between her and Donna, just so credible, so lived in. It feels, yeah, the authenticity is through the roof. And the fact that just immediately, you know, Donna is annoying Sugar, who almost immediately says, you know, please, hey mom, could you stop? You know, and the llamas, and, you know, the thing with, oh, see, it's making you calm. No, I'm not calm, you know. Yeah. And that is, like, everyone can relate to. If you're not calm, you really don't want someone else to say that you are calm. Like, it's not the worst thing to say to someone who's not calm is, calm down, you know, but it's a close second. And being a cis man, I have never been pregnant or given birth. But the thing about, you know, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to handle it. I feel like at least 90% of all men would not be able to, you know, go through that. Remember years ago when they were, like, trying to make male birth control, and, like, the test subjects were like, oh, you know, I'm having all these horrible symptoms, and it's like the kind of stuff that women have been expecting to put up with ever since the birth control pill was, you know, developed for them. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not speaking from experience, but I have indeed heard that this thing of, like, you know, some women want a natural birth, and some women swear by epidurals and stuff like that. That is very much, from what I understand, a first-time mother versus second or more time mother kind of split right down the middle, you know. Yeah, women who've given birth at least once definitely want the epidural and want others to as well. And also just like Sugar always trying to be such a like, oh, I don't want to be a bother, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could feel what it feels, you know. And Donna's like, sweetie, I love you. I felt it. It hurt like a motherfucker. Please take my word on this, you know. Just yeah, you know. It is very much, you know. It is a situation. This entire episode is a situation where Sugar very much needs someone who can like make her feel better, and you know, it is very clear that Donna has the best of intentions, and you know, occasionally through no fault of her own, despite her best efforts, she does deliver that. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, yeah, she clearly is trying. It's just the they aren't good at, you know, Donna is not that good at figuring out exactly what helps Sugar the most. And Sugar, you know, yeah, there's, yeah, I don't want to blame the pregnant lady for, you know, she is trying to communicate to Donna, and some of the time Donna really isn't listening. But yeah, you know, she needed TLC, she got JLC. And yeah, I really like the various anecdotes. They also felt very real, you know. And let's see, yeah, the detail that, you know, when she talks about giving birth to Michael, you know, they are reminded of the fact that Michael committed suicide. You know, she has that line about it's like he didn't want to be born. You know, he didn't want to come out or something like that. You know, it is true. Especially when the wound is still so fresh, hasn't had a chance to scab or scar or anything, much less heal. Yeah, even at such a happy occasion as this is, you know, she is still. It's yeah, they still come to think of this sad thing. Yeah, a lot of great Boomer stuff. She even has a senior moment with the you were walking, and I love that, you know, Donna looks at her like what we the audience hear and what Sugar almost definitely said was, you were walking somewhere. Based on Donna's facial expression, I think she heard, so you were walking on the moon? You know, just, and she's like, oh, right, I was walking, you know, just, yeah. But yeah, you know, she keeps talking about her own, and you know, yeah, her pregnancies and giving birth to the nurse, who's like, yeah, I'm trying to do my job here, but okay. And these, you know, details that are completely irrelevant, and talking about how, yeah, the line about the butt, that was, yeah. And let's see, I think that might more or less get us to, yeah, I really, the detail, this thing of, you know, yeah, Donna knows, and she's like, I think I know, but do I know? And, you know, at first, Sugar isn't ready to come out and say it, so she said, oh, can you maybe finish your story? You know, and then a few minutes later, she is like, the thing you asked before, you know, and yeah, I really like the again, it's so realistic, you know. And then you have the thing about, you know, it's all the stuff you bring with you, and Donna's like, I'm working on not bringing that, you know. Yeah, very well shot and well directed episode. I think an argument could be made, I'm not really making it myself, that perhaps there was slight overuse of the pour counting cam. Got real close, felt like I was watching X-Men Dark Phoenix there. Was it just the one scene in that movie? There was definitely at least one scene where it was like, why are you putting the camera so close? Yeah, the thing about the ice chips was a good detail in this thing of like, oh, I like crunching them, and it just, yeah. And yeah, the fact that Donna is aware that this is she was the last person that Sugar called, and also this thing about like she didn't even know about the pregnancy, so yeah, and for a little bit there she is like, I could write a book about how ungrateful of a child you are, but then I wouldn't be able to publish it on your wedding day because you already did get married, unless a divorce is in the... But and once Pete shows up, they finally gave us Pete. I've been, they keep mentioning him and not showing him. Finally he pops up and he's great as ever. Immediately Donna like just walks out because she's, she was not the first choice, and now that it was just like, I don't, she doesn't want Sugar to be alone. But Pete immediately, like, well, I parked in a handicapped parking spot, but I was like, my wife's just giving birth. It's just, yeah. And, he goes out to talk to Donna, and they both say, I love you. And, she does include the caveat, as long as you don't bring any more fucking fish to my house. And, yeah, the staff seemed very professional. She's being dealt with by Dr. Levine, Ken Levine. In which case, I mean, the delivery's gonna go through, but it's gonna take much longer than I anticipated. It's gonna be some over-promising, and we're gonna end up with a final product that's it's pretty good, honestly. It's not quite what we had hoped, but it beats the hell out of a lot of stuff that did deliver everything it promised, so, okay. And, yeah, sweet ending with the two of the many, many facts showing up and, just caressing Donna. And the music was also such a great... Right, I did also really love Donna, like, not being able to keep it together when they're just like, oh, wow, that's a... TMI, Natalie. That was, it was like... No, it's... As far as I understand, that is actually okay. You're allowed to... today. I can imagine that maybe when Donna was giving birth, you wouldn't be that open about it, but I think today, in countries like America... you are allowed to make, statements and requests like that. I mean, as long as you can pay, otherwise they'll dump you in the street. But yeah, the thing about, and then she played, a song. What song? And she gets out, and I love that the detail that at first she holds the phone upside down. I'm sorry, that's kind of a boomer thing. I love boomers. I hate this thing of like, oh, we gotta hate, no. Fuck, who was it? I think it was that dang dad who said, let's replace okay boomer with okay capitalist, But yeah, it's, us millennials and younger generations, yeah, when we pick up the phone, it's right side up almost immediately because we're so used to getting out the phone, and they didn't grow up with it. Like, well, I didn't exactly grow up with it. I haven't had a phone for, I don't know, little more than 10 years, I think. So it's not like, yeah, I was kind of late adopter. Anyway, cell phone. I mean, obviously landline before that, but yeah. What was the thing? Yeah. She. And Natalie always, people pleaser. She's like, do you need my help? And also the thing about, I would make myself sick to make you feel better. And at first Donna thinks, oh, that's sweet. And it's like, no, Mom, you don't understand. That's not sweet. That's fucked up, And let's see, yeah, her airing out her anxieties. You know, I do really appreciate that it didn't take forever before Donna stopped saying that's irrational, because that's not really something you need to hear. I mean, yeah, that's why they're called anxieties. You know, they are irrational. Feelings are feelings because we can't control them. But yeah, you know, she says stuff like, "I'm worried that nobody likes me." You know, I'm always asking everyone, "Are you okay?" And they get so sick of hearing. You know, it's just, yeah. As a people pleaser myself, 100% relate to it. It's, yeah. Let's see. I think that, yeah. That does get us to. So yeah. You know, the song. She finds the song on the phone, and you know, increases the volume on her phone, and yeah, it's such a great, because the song makes sense for, you know, what was it, her sister playing it for her when she's giving birth, because it's, you know, it has the, you know, what was it, like, "I love you, baby," so it makes sense as, like, you know, oh, we're bringing a baby into the world, and we love it, you know. But it also works as Natalie and Donna, you know, lip syncing, communicating it to each other, you know, just, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, really. There are some scenes in movies and shows where they go for that sort of thing, and you end up being like, why would that song be played? Like, it works for one of the two situations, but not both. Right, and on the music, loved hearing New Noise again there at the start. And it was perfect timing with the "can I shout" line. And then, yeah. Because, like, yeah, I'm sorry. If you are, like, if you're about to go into labor and you're stuck in fucking traffic, yeah, you're allowed to shout.